Hi guys, welcome back. Hope you're staying safe out there. Hope you're staying well. Thank you to everybody who liked and subscribed my videos on this lockdown period, because I know you've got nothing else better to do than to like and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't subscribed, please do. What am I going to do today then? Well, I'm still in lockdown. I'm still in my studio. I'm not been allowed out for 3 weeks now. I've been in here. It stinks. It really does. It doesn't really. I do get out. And I do shower too. Yeah. Anyway, I'm going to do a guitar collection update because I did 2 videos quite a while ago, and I've quite a few more guitars since then. So let us begin. So this is a Yamaha RS620 Revstar. The kind guys, Martin Adam, I'm going to call you out, at Yamaha, he sort of hooked us up with this guitar, and it is fantastic. We use it on the show. It's a very versatile guitar. It looks stunning as well. The top on this is gorgeous, and it's got like a matte finish on there as well, and it's just a great guitar. If you've not checked out any of the Revstar range, then do. We've used a couple of Revstars on the show, and they've all been great, very, very consistent. And this one is an absolute beaut. So yeah, come see it on the show. Come see it in action. I'm going to stick with Yamaha, I think, for this next one. You've all seen this one if you've watched any of my videos. This is my Yamaha SA1000 Super Axe, and it really is super. It's Yamaha's take on a 335. This one's a 1978 model. It's quite heavy. It's got the centre block in there, and it's a very, very sturdy gigging guitar. You're not too worried about knocking the headstock off this. You'd probably knock a wall down before you'd take the headstock off this guitar, although I've said that now, have I? So I guess what's probably going to happen on the next gig? No, it won't. So yeah, this is a great guitar, great sounding guitar, and because it's quite old, it's got a really nice vibe to it when you're playing it as well. Check out the demo I did on this. So I've not had a Spanish or classical guitar for a long time. When I was a kid, I went through all my grades. Well, a lot of my grades. I didn't reach grade 8. I joined a rock and roll band before I did that. But anyway, yeah, I did study classical guitar for a while when I was younger, and I've not had one for a long time. And this is a Yamaha. I know exactly what it is. It's this CX40. It's electro. I've only had it a few weeks, and it's not an expensive guitar, but it's something that's great to have lying around the house. It's great to practice on, and I'm hoping to do a couple of songs on the channel with this guitar very soon. So stay posted, and hopefully I'll get a song or 2 out on this. But this is this is a nice little guitar, great for practicing on. Need the practice. So I recently did a demo on this guitar. This is my 1979 original Fender Stratocaster. This is all original. Nothing added, nothing taken away from this guitar. It's an absolute beaut, and you can see this on this channel as well. I did a demo, like I say, a few weeks ago, and it sounds awesome. It's actually got quite a bit of weight to it as this, but it's a stunning guitar is this one. It came with its original case as well, the plastic Fender case with the orange interior, and it's been sat in there for 40 years, and some of the case has come off on it. It's had very little playing use at all as this guitar, so there's hardly any marks on it, and I want to keep it that way, so I probably won't be gigging this. So another Strat for you now. This one is actually a Squier Classic Vibe, a 50s Classic Vibe model. This one is used in the Story of Guitar Heroes for our Buddy Holly section, and Lee Williams uses this guitar. I was going to get a Mexican 50s Classic, but I couldn't find one at the time when I needed one. So yeah, so we got this, and we got a great deal on this at Absolute Music. in Bournemouth, and it's a great guitar actually. It's really good. Highly recommend these. This one has actually got a really nice flame on the neck as well, which I suppose for what you call a cheaper guitar is quite unusual. But yeah, the flame on the neck on this is gorgeous, and it's quite a light guitar. Sounds good, plays good. Going to go on to a bass now. This is it's by Bass Collection, and it's a Lizzie tribute bass. You can probably see the camera in the scratch plate there. It's got a mirrored scratch plate. Obviously I use it for the Thin Lizzy part of the show. I use it on Boys Are Back in Town, and it sounds fantastic. It really does. I do like Bass Collection basses. I've got another one as well. Well, I did have another one, and I don't have that anymore. But that was a great bass. Every bass I've played by Bass Collection has always been really good, and this is no exception. So yeah, my Lizzie. I think it's called the Lizzie Tribute Bass by Bass Collection. Very nice. Yet another bass. This is a 2016 Mustang. Bass. It's a Mustang bass, isn't it? I didn't want an older one, purely because I'd probably get too attached to it and not want to take it out, and maybe too valuable and what have you. But I do love the Mustang basses. I love the feel. I love the neck. I love the sound of them, especially this one because it's got the precision and jazz bass pickups in there. I use this on the guitar show. When the boys do Jessica, when Toby and Lee do that, I play bass and I use this guitar. It's quite a good transition when you've been playing guitar all night to just pick this up, because but then again, I play the Lizzie bass as well, so I guess I just wanted a new bass. But yeah, this is a great. It's made in Mexico. Great light but great sounding bass as well. Really good. So this is my vintage Dave Grohl guitar. It's a guitar that I didn't intend buying, to be honest. A friend of mine, who was a mechanic actually, who is also a great guitar player. When he first started playing guitar, he was a massive Foo Fighters fan, and he bought this. And as he progressed, he plays Paul Reed Smiths now, but he said, I don't want this anymore, I don't use it. Any good to you? And I said, no, not at all, I'll buy it. So yeah, it's just been hung on the wall for a few years now. But if ever we do any Dave Grohl or Foo Fighters in the show, I guess we'll use this one. But it is an absolutely gorgeous colour. I think it's their vintage's version of Pelham Blue. It's got Wilkinson pickups in there. It's quite a nice guitar actually. Really nice neck on it. Who knows? Maybe in the show soon. So this is my Prince Cloud guitar. Now if you subscribe to the channel, you'll see that I did a demo on this really recently. This is a great guitar. Odd to play, I must say, but it is a good guitar. It sounds great. It's light. I think I did say on the demo that if you stood in this position, the 7th and 9th fret disappear. You can't see much past the 7th, to be honest. But yeah, it's a great guitar. It sounds really good, and definitely looks the part when we do the Prince section in the show. Okay, anybody that's seen the story of Guitar Heroes this year, we will know that we do ZZ Top now in our first half. And yes, we've got some ZZ Top fuzzy guitars. This is it's a Dean guitar, is this, and it's their take on an Explorer. And me and my wife Jay, we spent, well, I can't really take the credit. I maybe did a little bit of cutting and sticking, but she pretty much covered the whole guitar for us in this fuzzy stuff, and it's on the back as well, and it's on the tuners, and it was an absolute nightmare. So she tells me. Anyway, yes, so this is actually a good sounding guitar, is this, and I think it sounds a little bit better now. It's got tone fur on it. last and by no means least, we've got a fuzzy bass as well. Yes, this is, again, it's by Dean. It's the Explorer bass. I think it's got fleas as this one, actually. Toby plays this, so I'll have to have a word with him. Has he got fleas? Has he passed it onto my guitar? Hope not. Only joking, Toby. Yeah, again, Jay, she pretty much did all the work on this. Although I'm good at cheerleading. I did stand there and cheer her on while she did it. So I guess I did help a little bit. But yeah, but this is, again, it's got furry tuners. It's actually a good sounding bass. I've never played it on stage myself, but Toby tells me it's fun. Yeah, so my fuzzy, furry bass. So I hope you've enjoyed my update to my guitar collection. It is an ongoing thing, is this? Because of the story of Guitar Heroes, I do tend to add to the guitar collection quite a lot. The only guitar I think I've bought for myself, which I really wanted, was my 79 Strat. So pretty much everything that you see in my guitar collection is pretty much for the show. Need to think of a few more people that we can put in the show, because I think I'm about ready to buy some more. So who do you think we should put in the show? Leave in the comments below, won't you? Thank you very much for liking and subscribing. Hit that thumb button, give us a like, and we'll see you next time. Stay safe, stay well out there. Fuzzy bass.